usually does on Easter Sunday when the Pope gives his Urbi et Orbi blessing to the city of Rome and to the world, a blessing the Pope only gives twice a year on Christmas Day and on Easter Sunday, and on the day of his election. A blessing that means literally to the city of Rome, which he gives as Bishop of Rome, and to the world as Supreme Pontiff. Exceptionally, during the coronavirus health emergency, Pope Francis decided to give an Urbi Orbi blessing in St. Peter's Square last March the 22nd, so that really was an exception. Today, there are no bands preparing to play the Vatican and Italian national anthems outside. The floral arrangements, usually a gift from the Netherlands for over 30 years, that traditionally transformed Peter's Square, are absent. The usually bustling square, host of pilgrims and visitors from all over the world, is empty this Sunday. The streets around the Vatican are silent, and Italy continues to return to lockdown, as many of you I know are experiencing where you are this morning. And yet, there are so many people like you who are watching and listening on every media platform currently known to humanity: radio, television, internet, satellite, apps and devices. And most of us are here, I think, for the same reason. In times of trial and suffering and challenge, we've always looked to the Church for guidance and comfort and consolation. And at this particular time, when an invisible virus is turning our world, our lives upside down, we look for one word in particular. Today, Sunday, that word resounds in our hearts and in our homes because we believe that Christ, our hope, is. And that's the spirit with which we join Pope Francis during this most unique of Easter Sundays, celebrating the resurrection of our Lord and comforting one another in the certainty that even in these worst of times, though we may be separate, we are united. We're not alone, because we believe that the risen Christ is our hope. Hope was the theme of Pope Francis' reflection during the Easter Vigil. Even from the grave, he said, Jesus brings life. Once again, the Holy Father celebrated the liturgy in an almost empty St. Peter's Basilica, focusing during his homily on Jesus' message of hope and on the gift of courage. Hope and courage that we believe in because we're convinced that God is able to make everything work unto the good. It's that these are the two gifts that the risen Christ offers to each one of us: hope and courage. Hope in his homily referred to the women who were most active on that first Holy Saturday. How even in the darkness of their heart they lit a flame, and there was mercy. The dawn and hope, he said, in the person of Jesus, whom the women met. His first words, in fact, were, "Do not be afraid, do not yield to fear." This is the message of hope addressed to us today, the words that God repeats to us during the night of our fear. Hope is our right, said Pope Francis, because it's a hope that comes from God. It's not optimism. It's not to be confused with optimism. It's a gift, one that we've earned on our own. Here in Italy, in the streets and villages, you see signs that read, "Andrà tutto bene." All will be well. But even the boldest hope can dissipate in the past few weeks, said the Pope. The hope that Jesus offers us is different, though. He convinces us that God is able to make everything work unto good, because even from the grave, he brings life. Our hope, said the Pope, is in a person, someone emerged from a place no one else has ever emerged, the grave. He who rolled away the stones that sealed the entrance to the tomb can also remove the stones in our hearts. He never abandoned us. He visited us and entered and continues to enter into our situations of pain, suffering, and death. His light dispels the darkness of the tomb, and today he wants that light to penetrate even into the darkest corners of our lives. But there are two gifts. The one is hope and the other is courage. The Lord's gift of courage, said Pope Francis, can only be received by rolling away even the slightest stone that we may have placed before our hearts. The light of the risen Lord in this way can penetrate our deepest fears. Just as Jesus preceded his disciples to Galilee, so the Lord goes before us. And it's encouraging to us to know that he walks ahead of us in life and in death. Jesus goes before us to Galilee, to the place which, for him and his disciples, evoked the idea of daily life and family and work. And Jesus wants us to bring hope there, to those places, to the places of our everyday life, to our families, to our places of work. But for the disciples, Galilee was also the place of remembrance, the place where they were first called. So for us, remembering Galilee remembers that we too have been loved and called by God. Pope Francis returns now from the sacristy, and we wait to listen to his words of hope on this Easter Sunday of Resurrection, his message for Easter 2020.
Cari fratelli e sorelle,
Dear brothers and sisters, Happy Easter.
Chiesa, in tutto il mondo l'annuncio della Chiesa, Gesù Cristo è risorto, è veramente risorto.
Today the Church's proclamation echoes throughout the world. Jesus Christ is risen, he is truly risen.
Nella notte, la notte di un mondo
Like a new flame, this good news of a world already faced with epochal changes and challenges that now
in questa
are now
notte
pressed by a pandemic, severely testing our whole human family.
Cristo, mia speranza è risorto.
In this night, the Church's voice rings out, Christ, my hope, is risen.
Trasmette da cuore a cuore.
This is a different
Cuore umano
contagion,
attende questa
a message transmitted from heart to heart.
della speranza.
For every human heart awaits this good news.
Speranza
It's the contagion of hope. Christ, my hope, is risen.
la magica che faccia svanire i problemi.
This is no magic formula that makes problems vanish.
La risurrezione di Cristo
No, the resurrection of Christ is not that.
dell'amore sulla radice del male.
Instead, it's the victory of love. Opening a path in the abyss, transforming evil into good. The risen Lord is also the crucified one, not someone else. Indelible wounds, wounds that have become windows of hope. Let us turn our gaze to him, that he may heal the wounds of an afflicted humanity.
Ma soprattutto a quanti sono stati colpiti direttamente dal coronavirus.
Today my thoughts turn in the first place to the many who have been directly affected by the coronavirus. Those who have died, and family members who mourn the loss of their loved ones, to whom in some cases they were unable even to bid a final farewell. May the Lord of life welcome the departed into his kingdom, grant comfort and hope for those still suffering, especially the elderly. May he never withdraw his consolation and help from those who are especially vulnerable, such as persons working in nursing homes or living in barracks and prisons. For many, this is an Easter of solitude. They've lived amid the sorrow and hardship that the pandemic is causing, from physical suffering to economic difficulties. This disease has not only deprived us of human closeness, but also of the possibility of receiving in person the consolation that flows from the sacrament, particularly the Eucharist and reconciliation. In many countries, it is not been possible to approach them. We have not left us alone. United in our prayer, we are convinced that he has laid his hand upon us, firmly reassuring us, do not be afraid, I have risen, and I am with you still. May Jesus, our Passover, grant strength and hope to doctors and nurses who everywhere offer a witness of care and love for our neighbors to the point of exhaustion, not infrequently at the expense of their own health. Our gratitude and affection go to them, to all who work diligently to guarantee the essential services necessary for civil society, and to the law enforcement and military personnel, who in many countries have helped ease people's difficulties and suffering. In these weeks, the lives of millions of people have suddenly changed. For many, remaining at home has been an opportunity to reflect, to withdraw from the frenetic pace of life, to stay with loved ones and enjoy their company. For many, though, this is also a time of worry about an uncertain future, about jobs that are at risk, and about other consequences of the current crisis. Encourage political leaders to work actively for the common good, to provide the means and resources needed to enable everyone to lead a dignified life, and when circumstances allow, to assist them in resuming their normal daily activities. This is not a time for indifference, because the whole world is suffering and needs to be united in facing the pandemic. May the risen Jesus grant hope to all the poor, to those living on the peripheries, to refugees and the homeless. May these, the most vulnerable of our brothers and sisters, on behalf of Vatican Media, I'm Swan Patrick Lovett, wishing you every Easter message, Easter blessing, Laudetur Jesus Christus. Praise be Jesus Christ.